Hi guys, it's Alex from the Curl Suite here with Allie, and we're going to do a how-to styling video. It's one of the major questions that we get is how to use our curl system on either the client or on yourself. So we're going to go through our system and show you guys how to work each product individually. So first, after you've shampooed and conditioned and detangled the hair in the shower, you want to use a spray leave-in conditioner all over. I also suggest in the fall and winter time to use maybe more of a heavier leave-in conditioner, and for that we have our Moisture SOS. So you just want to spray this throughout the whole head and make sure everything's evenly saturated. Then we actually go through in sections and style the hair. So we do 5 sections. Your first section is going to be from the top of the ears back. And then clip the rest up. So as you can see, we section from the top of the ears back. And you just do that by simply taking your fingers, dragging it back, and clipping the rest up. Then I'm going to be using our curl controller gel. You also have other options of the curl foam or the curl cream to use. You never want to use more than one styling product at a time. So you don't need to be using like a curl gel and a curl foam and a curl cream. You should just be picking your favorite product, and that should be enough. So we're working it through in a downward motion, sectioning it in half. And then I like to use a fine tooth comb. I know a lot of clients like to use like a Denman brush on the hair. I personally like a fine tooth comb because of the tension that it gives. And that way it evenly distributes the product and helps to smooth down the cuticle. And it starts to create your individual curl. And then from there you want to section from the temple areas all the way around. And if you notice, I kind of twist it so that way you don't mix up what you've done and what you haven't done. Same thing, you're just going in with about a nickel to a quarter size amount of the product, depending on the density of the hair. Working it through. And then using the fine tooth comb and combing it. I also like to use a comb against the Denman because it's only one row of the fine tooth, where the Denman can have several rows. So I either suggest taking out a few rows or going in with just a fine tooth comb. And when you do rake with your fingers, it's really important that your fingers are tight together to help clump the curls. If you're raking like this, it's not going to give it the tension of pressing those curls back together. So that's super important. And again, you're just combing and going through and raking. And this gives you more of like a guaranteed curl, as I like to call it, where some people are like, oh, I don't know how my hair is going to turn out. So with doing this method, it's kind of like you're placing and setting your curls, and you're going to get more even distribution, which is going to make the curls last a lot longer. And then when we do the top part, we direct everything away from the face to start giving it a little bit of height. I know a lot of my clients struggle with getting height on top, and it tends up being flat and really wide on the sides, and that's because your part is going through your whole head. So what you want to do is take your top part and lift it up. And then direct it back. And then an inch into the hairline, establish your part. Allie, where do you part your hair?
Going that way.
Okay. So an inch in. Okay, head back. And then you're just going to take a regular towel and you're just going to scrunch it and give it a good scrunch. Now don't worry about using a microfiber or a paper towel or a t-shirt. Because of the way that you've set the hair, you're not going to get any extra frizz by using a regular hand towel. And you want to make sure that you're going all the way up to the scalp and giving it a good scrunch to help bring that curl back. All right, lift your head up. Perfect. And from there, I like to use our setting spray. And this is what's going to give it a hold and a cast. So like I was saying in the beginning of the video, how clients sometimes use multiple styling products like a curl cream and a curl foam. And you're just chasing the cast and you're chasing the hold. So that's why I recommend using a setting spray The setting spray is gonna give it that cast and that hold without giving any extra ingredients and products that you don't really need that could also be weighing down the hair. So definitely just use a quick setting spray and then going in and diffusing the hair or letting it air dry. And I'll show you the finished product. So now Allie's hair is all dry. We went and diffused it, so she's a little extra curly. So now the number one question is, how do you get rid of the cast? How do you release the cast? Or is my hair gonna look this wet? No. So what you're gonna do is take a little bit of serum. You could use a serum, an oil, or a pomade. This is our restoring serum. It's just a teardrop size. You're gonna grab it from the outside. So I'm not raking my fingers through, it's just the palms. So you're just gonna rake it through. Sorry, you're gonna palm it through. And you're just gonna apply a little bit of pressure, okay? Allie, do you mind flipping your head forward? Okay, shake it out. And don't be afraid to shake, so you're gonna take your fingers, go right at the root, shake it out, move your hands out. Move, don't go all the way down because then you're gonna disrupt the curl. A little extra. Your color is everything. All right, flip it up. Oh, it looks so good. All right, I'm gonna spin her around for you guys. Just continue spinning. All right, you're all set now.